Things is about to get a little funny in here. A little funny. Not too funny. But anywho. Wait. Okay, yeah, we good. Alright, we good. But anywho. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the studio. Cause we here. It's a whole nother week. Did I stream last week? I don't think I streamed last week. Did I? Yeah, I did stream last week. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the studio. We got some stuff to talk about. But if you've seen a post that I put out a couple of days ago, I believe, we are going to be clearing out my backlog. There's a lot of games I need to beat before September comes out, before September comes around. Because if you didn't know, there's a lot of games coming out in September. We got tons of games in September, October. Matter of fact, this month, next month, August. August is where the whole gaming wave hits. And I mean, we got Marvel Tokon coming out in August. There's some other games coming out in August. But then September, you got Wolverine. I think you got Mortal Shells coming out. Like, hold on. Matter of fact, let me go double check real quick before we read this article. Alright, so here we are. We're in the month of July. It's July 1st. So here we are. So what games we got this month? As of right now, I see no games. Oh, Doom's what's called Doom Dark Ages game, the DLC coming out. We're gonna check that out too, because I did not even look at that. What else? Expand. I'll expand this real quick. Here's the release calendar. Not my release calendar. This is just something that Opera just puts out and stuff. But let's see. So coming out this. Oh man, I didn't mean to go to August. I mean, why are we in August? I meant to go in July. July 1st. To July 1st, High on Life 2 came out on the Switch. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Flight Simulator 2024 coming out on Saturday. If you want to play that old ass game, July 7th, Tuesday, next Tuesday, Dark Ages come out. Well, Doom Dark Ages DLC comes out. And Grand Blue Fantasy Relink comes out on the 9th. Digimon Stories Time Strangers comes out on the Switch on the 10th. Hold on. Alright, now here we go. We're back. I just take my headphones out. Desktop Explorer comes out on the 17th. I don't know nothing about that. Oh, Avatar The Legends. I forgot the fighting game comes out on the 23rd. That might be a pass for me. I'm not really big on that one. Same, and also Splatoon Raiders. My Splatoon fans out there. 28th. That's when the Halo campaign Evolved come out. I'm gonna stream that. I'm gonna see if I can beat it in one day, because I've already played it. I've already played the original. I played the remastered. I played the Master Chief Collection. Yeah, it's yeah. I guess I'm probably gonna stream it though. Most likely, I'm probably gonna beat it in a day also. Okay. So really, only thing is Avatar fighting game and also the Halo game. Halo's campaign Evolved. Yeah, in August 1st, you get Onimusha. Jasmine for Street Fighter comes out on the 2nd. Marvel Tokon, let's go. Let's go ahead and put that star. I just want to make sure y'all know your boy getting I might pre-order this. Okay, but Marvel Tokon, Hell Let Loose Vietnam. That sounds interesting. Mafia of the Gold Country, probably getting some DLC. Sinking City 2. Okay. Wolverine for sure. Let's go ahead and mark that. Go ahead and mark it. Well, Wolverine comes on the 15th of September. Damn. So it just skips over October and goes straight to November 19th. Grand Theft Auto. Hot to the touch. But yeah, that's. Let me bring up YouTube real quick. Yeah, because there'll be a lot of stuff. We got some stuff to talk about, but before we get into any of that, let me turn this music down real quick. Give y'all a little heads up on what's going on later. What's gonna be going on for let me drop this down. All right, so if y'all seen. Okay, so I know y'all been seeing my community posts for the past couple of days. I'm gonna start really posting in the community post a lot more and doing a lot more shorts, because like one of the things that we're gonna be talking about today is, you know, the whole PlayStation thing. Well, it's not PlayStation, well, yeah, Sony. Talk about some ending physical copies and all that kind of stuff. So we are gonna talk about that. But one of the main things that wait, what? Okay, like I was saying, yeah, so they get rid of physical copies and all that kind of stuff. But before we get into talking about that, I got to give y'all what's going on. So, okay, like I said, the community post, I'm gonna be using that a lot. Gonna be posting in the community a lot more. Maybe putting memes up there, you know, to make your day, make you laugh and all that kind of stuff. Sharing with y'all updates on like upcoming videos and stuff, because I do got some videos in the works for y'all. So one of them is actually anime related, and another one is superhero related. Not just that, we also are going to be leaving. I'm going to use the shorts for stuff like what I'm talking about today. Like, for example, you know, Sony decided they wanted to stop doing physical copies for games and all that kind of stuff. So I did do a little short video about it on my shorts, and I'm going to start doing that from now on, instead of dragging out like a 2-minute video that doesn't really need to be longer than 2 minutes. Like, there's some topics I just don't think need to be any longer than what it need to be, if that makes any sense. So, but I'm gonna leave that to the shorts, and then the long form content, like this big old video I got coming out, or me talking more about the Expanse, or what I would like to see in Injustice 3, or stuff like that. Like the Steam Machine video I just put out, that was probably gonna be the last time y'all see a video of that length, unless there's a lot of news coming out that I'm about to just jump on stream and talk to y'all like this. But other than that, we're not gonna really. I'm gonna leave all that news for those for the shorts and all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. But that's, like I say, like it's over. So let me tell you what's going on. before we get in there, let me check this message real quick. Hold on. That's not funny, dog. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Cause that's against the consumer. I mean, to me that's not funny, honestly. In my humble opinion, that's not. But you know, some people think that stuff's kind of funny. I'm like, that's not funny. To me, it's not, at least. But I'm all for people, you know, trying to find the best bang for their buck, but just so this is what happened today. On the first of the month, we get this news that alright, y'all, my bad. Alright, let's go and get into this so we can get into the game too. Cause we clearing out my backlog. Y'all gonna be upset with me, but y'all gonna be upset with me. But we gonna be playing a bunch of classic games. Alright, let's go ahead and read this off. So, physical disc production ending in January 2028 from new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. Let's read this, then we'll get into what the deal is. In response to shifting trends and consumer preferences, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital format only. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continues to shift away from physical disc to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store at retailers in digital formats only. These transitions has no impact on games that are already released or will be released prior to January 2028 in disc form. So pretty much Wolverine is safe. What else? Immortal Shell comes out and it's safe. It's pretty much games that already have a release date that's gonna be dropping. So everything you saw at the PlayStation State of Play this past, except for Laufey, because I don't think Laufey has a release date just yet. I'll look it up after this, but those games are safe. Master Chief Collection, campaign involved, that's gonna be safe. So you can get physical copies of those games because those games are coming out before 2028. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adopt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. Did they run a poll or something? Because the way things is looking on social media, it don't look like they're all gung ho about that. So I don't see how they came up with that conclusion, but hey, I guess. I mean, for what I've seen, people ain't happy. But we'll continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation in how players can access games and provide choices as to where players prefer to purchase new games. Whether that's at retailers or PlayStation Store, we remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans, and we thank you for your continued support. So for important updates for the PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita announced today, please click here. So yeah. So alright, let me read this other one. This other article for y'all real quick before we get into it and watch what other people say or hear what other people got to say. After nearly 2 decades of supporting the PS3 console generation, we wanted to let you know we will be closing the PlayStation Store on PS3 as well as on the PS Vita. PlayStation Store on PS3 will close in select markets starting this year, followed by global closure for the PS3 and PS Vita next year. That means new content purchase will no longer be possible once the PlayStation Store closes on these devices. To ease the transition players will still be able to download previous purchase content after the closing date for the foreseeable future. As the PlayStation Store continues to evolve to support modern commerce systems, including update payment processing standards, PS3 and PS Vita are no longer able to support these updates at the level required. As a result, we will need to close PlayStation Store and these devices in the time frame as followed. And here's the time frame of I guess this is the time frame of who's getting turned off, who's going first, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like it says, Mexico, Honduras, PlayStation Store on PS3 will close starting August, so next month. Mexico and Honduras, y'all got one more month with y'all PS3s. It's like that's so Honduras, they got theirs next month. Additional Latin American and Middle Eastern countries, PlayStation Store and PS3 will close starting late 2026, so in December. Okay, my bad, y'all, because I just got a notification. My ESPN app, Jaylen Brown just got traded, so we keeping up with that, pimp. We keeping up with that. Yeah, but where was I at? Oh yeah, so Latin America and Middle Eastern countries, PlayStation Store on PS3 will close start again late 2026, so later on this year they'll be done. In all other countries, PlayStation Store on the PS3 and PS Vita will close July 2027. So we still got a full year, y'all. So if you got a PS3 or PS Vita and you still trying to get them games on there, man, now's a chance. You got one more year. We know this news may be disappointing to the PS3 and PS Vita players who hold a special place in their heart for this generation of gaming. PS3 and PS Vita representation as important era in our PlayStation history. So this was not an easy decision for us to make. It should have been an easy decision. I don't see why it was a hard decision, honestly. As we continue to expand the PlayStation experience on newer devices the most of our users are playing on today, we need to focus more resources on delivering the best gaming experience on these platforms as we look ahead toward the future. Stop making games for the PS4 then, maybe? As we continue to expand, to our amazing players, we want to give our heartfelt thanks for your ongoing passion and support, which has helped inspired us to shape PlayStation into what it is today. We are excited for the future ahead as we continue to push the boundaries of play. We look forward to having you on this journey with us as we explore new game worlds and new adventures that have yet to come. So, oh damn. So what does that say? What does that mean? So what does that mean? Okay, so what does that mean? Pretty much the PS3 and PS Vita, you know how I got the PlayStation Store where you can go download all your games and all that kind of stuff. What is that? That means that, huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, hold on, let me turn myself up a little bit more. Because I could be a little bit louder. My bad, y'all. Alright, so Okay, now like I was saying, what does that mean is that the PS Vita and the PlayStation Store, you know, when you go get all your games from on the PlayStation Store and all that kind of stuff, yeah, the PlayStation 3 and the PS Vita won't be able to access that after a certain time. So, you know, if you're in Mexico, you got to next month. if you're in any of the Latin countries, you got into pretty much at the end of the year to do it. Then for everybody else, you got into this time next year. I don't know exact date this time next year, but this time because it says July 2027. So yeah. So, but then I think people made a big uproar about this a couple years ago because they tried to do it one time, and the fan base wasn't feeling it. They wasn't feeling it at all, actually, because I think they was up in arms about it. But I don't, because I think they tried one other time and people got pissed off. Okay, but it's, game preservation is what's the name of the game, pretty much. Hold on, let me read the comments. Can I even get to the let me see. Oh no, I can't get no. Oh yep, people. Yeah, here go the comments right here. Damn, I scrolled past a lot of comments. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me go to the tops. Okay, will there still be trophy support on these systems after the store closes? We're ending the ability to purchase games digitally. We're all announcing an all digital future for the PS5. Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does sound ridiculous. This is why physical media matters more and more. Proof that you're just buying a license that can be taken away whenever companies feel like it. And that's what people are trying to get at. Everybody's not trying to, cry and be upset and anything, or but it's like game preservation, man. One of my favorite video games of all time is Jet Set Radio Future. That game is locked on the Xbox, the original Xbox. I would love to go back and play it again. I don't want to play it through an emulator or anything like that. But sadly, if I want to play it, I got to go find the original Xbox. I got to find the original copy. So, some people are just, I haven't seen arguments yet because I know people are arguing about this because people argue about anything nowadays. And this is one of them, They I know they see people want collections, they want collectors and all that kind of stuff. And you got some people who be all like, oh, y'all just being hoarders and all that kind of stuff. It has nothing to do with being a hoarder, because I've seen a lot of people have these really amazing setups for their collections where it don't even take up a lot of space. Like it, I know folks that got bookshelves of games and all that kind of stuff, and it's not cluttered. It's nice and neat. So when I hear people say stuff like that, I tell them to kick rocks, because you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. And then some people saying this was inevitable. I'm like, yeah, but I still got to think about the folks who want to spend that good money on the steel books and the collector's edition that comes with this kind of stuff, because that was one of the things that brought gamers together, was the case and the physical copies and stuff. And like they said, they're willing to take your stuff off of it. They're willing to come on your console, on your hard drive, and delete a whole game because they can. And I think that's why they're trying to do it. But I mean, we got corporate cocksuckers out there that will jump on this in a heartbeat. So I just don't see why people are trying to defend that when there's really nothing to defend. Like, I just don't never got it. And it's like, so hold on, the bad news keeps coming today. Can we at least have usable own library search function out of this? Just stripping out everything today for us, huh? How much money is enough for you guys to not make everything worse? Why is there another announcement of it all digital starting 2028? How long until you close the store too? Announcing this the same day you announce your ending support of physical media is beyond parody and proves exactly why physical media is so important. While I understand why you're doing this, I do not support this. Closing down one store while going digital only for another, not for me. This digital only market is not for lifelong customers. It's not. So it is what it is, man. Let's go see what some people are saying about it, though. I mean, they got a point though, but some people ain't gonna see it like that though. Some people ain't gonna see it like that though. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that Dragon Ball Z 2, that new Dragon Ball Z game that's coming out. Xenoverse 3 ain't the move. It's not the move. Maybe. Forbidden Fallout. Oh yeah, we'll talk about wrestling some other time. I'll probably might run through it real quick. You know, we'll watch these guys because these guys gave some good output.
Hello and welcome to This Is. It's been 0 days since Sony made a dumb decision.
It is official, starting in January of 2028. Physical PlayStation games are going bye-bye. Not just first party. They're like straight up just saying like, hey, physical games, nuh-uh.
Hello and welcome to This Is.
Actually, I'll do a little quick rundown for y'all for the wrestling stuff, because before we get into more depressing matters, because yeah. Let's just go ahead and go over the stuff. What was it? Night of Champions. Champions. Okay. Alright, so Night of Champions. Complete Night of Champion results. Here we go. Alright. So Night of Champions, it came and went. It was a show. It was a show. Okay. Obafemi defeats Jey Uso to become 2026 King of the Ring. He's not going to SummerSlam to face neither Roman nor Cody, which we're gonna get into that in just a moment. But he's going to SummerSlam to face Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell. It was announced on Monday that Brock was Oprah wanted to finish the one-on-ones. He wanted to shoot the one-on-ones with him again, but this time they said Hell in a Cell. So Brock over Hell in a Cell. That's probably gonna be the one match that I am looking forward to. Everything else I've been hearing, that match, and we're getting Seth versus Roman at SummerSlam as well. But let me go through the results real quick. The 2026 King of the Ring crown belongs to Obafemi. Jey Uso showed zero fear and brought the fight. Jey Uso looked like he was just out there, did his job, went back. That was pretty much it. Wasn't no interference. Obafemi won clean. He won clean, and now he has a title match in the future, pretty much. Now, same thing goes for Io Sky in her match. Io Sky defeats Liv Morgan, and right when she beats her, right when they give her the crown, she was all like, yeah, I'll be seeing Liv at SummerSlam. So it's gonna be Liv and Io Sky at SummerSlam for the Women's World Heavyweight title. I thought she was gonna be challenging Rhea Ripley so we can get a friend versus friend match, but it looks like we're just getting her and Io Sky. We get Liv Morgan and Io Sky, and I'm sorry, that's not a match I'm really looking forward to at all at this point. You know, like I give them their props. You know, Io Sky can go. I think Liv should be facing somebody else, and they're blaming Danhausen for the reason why Liv Morgan lost, because he cursed her. That you know how that stuff works. If you pay attention to WWE, that whole Danhausen stuff that's going on, whatever. Not really not one of the things that I'll be looking forward to on Raw. Like, I like Danhausen, but not that much. Now this match is a lot of people had a problem with, because a lot of people felt like Braun Breaker should have went over instead of Seth Rollins. I think it was the right call, since Seth is about to go in and face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I think he needed that big win to go into SummerSlam, and I think next week Braun Breaker is going to get his heat back anyways, because they're about to break up the division. He's either going to walk out on Austin Theory, or he's going to spear Austin Theory. Either or, Austin Theory, he's going to be looking like a loser next week, which I feel bad for him. But the steel cage match was actually pretty good. Netflix is a joke, because I went back to rewatch. I didn't go back to rewatch the match. I've been hearing rumors that if you go rewatch the match, they blur out Braun Breaker's face because he's bleeding, and that's dumb because Netflix shows everything else under the sun like titties and ass and dick, but let a person bleed on Monday Night Raw or one of their pay-per-views, and no, can't have that. Like, man, out of here. But I don't know what's about to happen with Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman's back with Brock Lesnar, and the way Paul Heyman kind of blew off Austin Theory had me thinking he about to blow off the whole Vision, sadly. So we'll just have to wait and see. We got to wait and see, right? Yeah, this Seth won this match. He won this clean. Trick won the match clean. It wasn't really much to their match, honestly. Now this match actually has a whole lot of interference. It's gonna be Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania, so be prepared for that. And the biggest shock of the night, even I was shocked. Sami Zayn is your WWE champion. Let that sink in. Sami Zayn, El Generico, your WWE champion. And they're already saying he's about to have a short title reign too, because there's rumors that he could be dropping the belt either on Monday or he could be dropping it at Saturday main event. Oh, but like I was saying, they're saying that he might have a short title reign. They're saying that. So we just got the spoilers for SmackDown because they had taped it on Monday night, and we got the spoilers yesterday. It seems that it's gonna be Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn for the WWE title on next Monday's Raw, which is weird because I'm like, Sami Zayn is a SmackDown wrestler, Cody Rhodes is a SmackDown wrestler. Why are they defending they defended the belt on Monday, which is weird. And then there was another rumor that they was gonna have Oba do double duty, and he was gonna one night have his match with Brock, and the next night have his match for whatever title belt that was out there. And I'm like, that's also dumb as well. Then they had that we got a Saturday night's main event coming up on the 18th, and there's only been one match named, and that's gonna be Danhausen against JD McDonough, which I find weird because I'm just like, wouldn't he be facing the leader of Judgment? Wouldn't he be facing Dom instead of JD? But whatever. I think that's gonna be a night that Baron Corbin returns also. They thought that, and then the rumor was that Brock Lesnar was gonna pick up the WWE title that night by beating Sami Zayn. He was gonna squash him like he did Kofi. He was gonna squash him like he did Big E. And I was just like, can we not do that? So it was that. They got a whole month. They got 30 days to get this stuff on the road. But right now, I don't think they know what they're doing, honestly. So, but that was your Night of Champions. Now let's go to Forbidden Door. I do think I still to this day think that's a dumb name, but I'm not gonna get into it. Wait, hold on. So, AEW and New Japan had the Forbidden Door, and to this day I will keep saying this. It's a dumb name. Will always be a dumb name. But good pay-per-view though, regardless. So, we're not gonna read all that. Headlined by 12, they had a 12-man tag team match. That's right, he did not defend his belt that night. So here's announced in advance of Sunday's show. So here's what the matches. They had a 12-man tag team steel cage match. You had the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament Final, Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament Final, AEW Women's World Championship match, AEW Continental Championship match, Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. Really good match. IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship match, AEW World Tag Team Championship match, and a 3-way non-title match. So those were all the matches. You had the buy-in. I didn't pay attention to the buy-in. The Young Bucks match. Of course, the Young Bucks were gonna win this because these two other groups, not many people really care. Don't really. I wouldn't say care. They just don't know like that. So of course, the Young Bucks was gonna win. I would have gave it a C because we all knew they was gonna win. Now, Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. was actually a good match. Your boy Kenny picked up the win. A long competitive match that highlighted both men's strengths. It is destined to rank among the night's best contests regardless of what follows it. The best Omega bout we have seen in 2 years, which is true. And I got to see him face Okada last year, so top takeaways, Omega is not as good as he once was. Yeah, because he's gotten older. That diverticulitis really got to him. Moxley doing his thing. Of course, he picked up the dub. He wasn't about to... You know what I'm saying? John Moxley had an AEW pay-per-view match. Someone bled. Of course, it was Bandito. He was wearing a white mask, I believe. Oh, via ref stoppage. I didn't know ref stopped it. I thought he just passed out. Well, that counts as ref stoppage. So, but Mox retains like always. Now this match, y'all should have known that Pac wasn't winning. Come on now. But still a great match. We all knew the outcomes to some of these matches, but we all kind of know who the winner is. It's just, we all know who the winner is. It's just how they get to that person winning is what we're tuning in for. So, like, we knew that Tekla wasn't gonna lose. Like, come on now. But it was the match. It's how she won, and what happened afterwards is what we were, paying attention to. Oh, Edge and Cope beat the dogs, and we think that Edge and Cope is gonna be facing a New Day or whatever they call themselves when they come to AEW at All In, or it could be a triple threat or a fatal forward because FTR could come back, but I highly doubt FTR is gonna go to WWE. I think they're staying with AEW. Maya World, Mercedes Moné. Of course, we all knew Mercedes Moné was gonna pick up the dub. The reason I'm training for wrestling right now, she met Sasha Banks years ago when she was going by Sasha Banks. But yeah, Mercedes Moné, she won. Takeaways: this was an extraordinary match, and Moné deserves plenty of the credit for it. She made World look like $1 million, and at different points had fans biting on the possibility that she might lose. Come on now. I didn't think she was gonna lose. Come on now. But it would have been something if she did, though. But we got Team Briscoe versus Team MJF, and these types of matches, as you can see, if you got Darby Allin in the match, you know some shit gonna go great. It's about to go crazy. You got Darby Allin in the match, you know things. He gonna jump off something. He gonna go through something. There's gonna be bodies everywhere. Matter of fact, Briscoe gets a title match tonight. But I gave it an A+. I love these crazy ass matches. But yeah, and he gets his title match tonight. The match was, I think, if he won, he got a title. If his team won, he got a title match. And then this was the main event. There's blood everywhere. We all knew Will Ospreay was going. We all know Will Ospreay's going to All In. It's probably gonna be him and MJF for the AEW title. I've seen some people say it could be him and Kenny Omega. I'm like, either or, it's gonna be an amazing match regardless of what's going down. So that was the wrestling coverage. All right, there we go. Just making sure. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this because I want y'all to watch this real quick. They probably might explain it better, but let me hear them out real quick, shall we? because
It's been 0 days since Sony made a dumb decision.
It is official. Starting in January of 2028, physical PlayStation games are going bye-bye. Not just first party. They're like straight up just saying like, hey, physical games, nuh-uh, not happening anymore. Goodbye. It was just, what, like last week that they announced that GTA 6 would be launching with a physical copy, but the physical actual like box you buy just has a download code in it. Can you still sell a code
honestly,
in a
like
box?
the announcement was a little ambiguous to me.
Yeah.
I think that they might still sell the boxes.
Because I guess like why not have a box with a code in it?
Yeah,
if you really
just
want
so
it?
people could have, like, there are the collectors who want to have like every game.
Well, that's
on
what
their
happened
shelf.
to PC, right? So for
Yeah.
many years, they stopped selling, PC games on disc because no one wanted it. Remember, like the physical version of like The Sims or whatever would just be like literally like 17 characters in a box. That's not good. I'm
like,
actually upset.
I mean, the writing has been on the wall for this for a long time.
One of the things that really bothers me about this is that discs have actually been getting worse. If you buy a brand new PS5 game on disc today, the odds are that game on the disc is not playable. Most of the time, you're gonna need a massive day one patch. A lot of times you'll need that day one patch to even play the game at all.
There's a good chance that your physical disc only has the downloader for
It's just a
the
link to
game.
download the game. Yeah. The experience of buying physical PlayStation and Xbox games for the last, I'd say almost 10 years, has been just getting worse and worse.
Especially when you got into the PS5 and Series X era, the SSD is required to play the games.
Yes.
There's a reason that you can't use your old external hard drive as well. They're not actually fast enough to play the games. The writing's been on the wall for the physical media for a long time. I have not watched a DVD, Blu-ray, DVD.
Yeah.
I have not used a disc in a game. I get the people are like, you don't own.
now they said something that I kind of caught on to, and that was when he said that PC games used to come on disc, and that is true. I can't remember exactly when they had stopped, or when was the last time I done seen I think I seen it in my local Walmart. It was in Walmart most likely that I seen it, and they still had some Windows games and all that kind of stuff, but you don't see it no more because stuff like Steam, the Epic Games launcher, and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm looking at my PC right now. I'm looking dead at it right now. I'm like, yeah, this thing doesn't have a disc, like a thing where you can put your disc in. Matter of fact, when you go look in your car, you don't have that little disc player anymore. So it's like they are kind of being, they getting, what was the best word I'm looking for, cycled out. But when it comes to video games, though, I think it's a whole different ball game when it comes to video games, though, and movies too, because I know a lot of people still want to collect Blu-rays and all that kind of stuff. Like, preservation, like at the end of the day, preservation. The thing is this: if you drop $60 on something, 70, 80, 90, 100, more than that, and one day you just feel like, like I said, I bring up Jet Set Radio again. If I want to go play Jet Set Radio Future, I should be able to get up, go and play it, right? Like, I have a physical copy of it, right? But when you have it on the digital, and when they decide, like for example, High Guard, I use High Guard. You just can't go over there and just play High Guard again. Well, that was a live service game. Actually, that's not gonna work. Let me think of something else. They're just some people, like I said, preservation, because they feel like maybe one day, like 20 years from now, they want to play the original Halo. I bring that up. I know somebody that can just bust out their Xbox, the original Xbox, bust out the original copy of Halo Combat Evolved and play it. No issues, no problems. That's why people want physical copies. One of the reasons why, at least.
Own anything. We'll get into that in a second, but like, I like the convenience of just having any of my games on my system.
I agree with that.
I also am someone who I only play one, maybe two games at a time. They're like, well, I can't have all my games on because, one game takes up half the hard drive. It's very true. Like, I'm not going to argue with you on that, but like, I always just only had one or two games on there.
Last night, I was playing with the Xbox Ally, and so that's a 512 gig SSD. I downloaded Baldur's Gate 3 and Forza Horizon 6, both of which are over 100 gigs. Those two games almost as filled up that SSD. We're to the point.
He not lying. He is not lying, because I got both those games. And yes, Baldur's Gate 3 for damn sure. Forza, yeah, but for sure, Baldur's Gate takes up a lot of memory. Way too much memory to be completely honest with you, but it takes up a lot. It takes up a lot. And this is where like them games, like for example, back in the day, Final Fantasy 7 had 3 discs. There was a lot of games. Matter of fact, Cyberpunk came out with 3 discs. I remember having Cyberpunk and it had like, matter of fact, I ain't got it with me right now, but it did come with 3 discs, and I'm like, damn, I haven't seen that in a long time. So when I saw that, I'm just like, oh, this game is big. It was big.
Where games don't even fit on the disc. Like, do you think if they actually made a physical version of GTA 6, I mean, that would be a 2-disc thing. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Are you looking to create a space for your small business or content beyond what social media offers? Well, Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for everything you need. Very real, because the discs have been glorified paperweights in a lot of ways. And on top of that, for everyone who's like, oh, well, it's just too expensive, whatever, may I present to you, guess what? This is a disc-based game. You bought this disc. I bought this disc for like a lot of money.
Proof?
Look at that. Guess what I can do with this physical game? Nothing, because they turned the servers off.
And this is...
That's funny they brought up a dead game. A game that is actually legit dead. Like, that could be a collector's edition later on in the year, like years from now. My bad, y'all. I haven't eaten all day, so. But I can see that costing a lot of money in the future. Like, another reason why, people collect these consoles and all these games and all this stuff. It's going to cost a lot of money in the future. Like, for example, I own Fire Red and Leaf Green, the GBA cartridges. And I go on eBay every now and then and see how much people are selling them for. And oh, damn. I just put the whole mic in my mouth. God damn. But, put the whole mic in my mouth. Jesus Christ. But, I lost train of thought just because of that. But, yeah, I own the, Pokemon, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, gaming cartridges from the GBA from back in the day. So, I look on eBay every now and then to see how much people are like selling theirs for. And even though I'm not in the mood to sell it right now, like I still want to I'll still hold on to them and stuff. I just go look and I see people selling it for like 200, 150, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I think I want to hold on to mine a little bit longer, let that price go a little bit higher, because I at least want to sell them for more than what it is. But I think Concord might cost some money in the future. I mean, you can't play the game, but the servers are dead. But actually, I don't know. It might cost some money. Like, it could be like a relic from the past or something. But I haven't seen nobody try to sell it yet. Dead games like this. If Marathon keeps going down the same route that it's going, it probably could.
Been my argument for a long time. Everyone's like, hey, if you own the disc, you own the game. Which is just not true. I'm not advocating for the discless future.
The only company who does this right is Nintendo. As much as you might be upset by game key cards, which I agree is not ideal, the fact that you can actually get real fully playable games on a Switch 2 cartridge is great. Cyberpunk is a good example of a game that fully fits on a cartridge in 50 years. Pop that game into your Switch 2. The internet will have, of course, been shut off at that point. We'll all be living in the dystopian ChatGPT future. In 2077, when we're actually living in Cyberpunk 2077, you can take your physical game cart, put it in Switch 2, and it would just work without any internet connection needed.
Look at this present day game.
I feel like over the last couple of months, there's just been so much bad news. This is just all of our group therapy session where we all just get to sit here and complain about the things that bother us. Discs has gotten so useless that I get the fact that they're killing them. And there's a lot of profit in it for them too, because if you think about it, when you buy a $70 game at a GameStop or whatever, that $70, a good chunk of that.
If I go to therapy about anything that's gaming related, the only thing I'll complain about is why haven't Sega not showed me anything about Jet Set Radio? What are they waiting for? Y'all show me Crazy Taxi. Don't give a fuck about that game. I give a fuck about Jet Set Radio though. Where that at though? That's all I'm asking. Where that at though? Oh, and also how stupid some gamers can truly be, and how some of them will tie their identity to a piece of plastic or a corporation that doesn't give a fuck about them. You know, we can talk about. I can talk about that all day. I can go from each group, from Nintendo on the Xbox, on the PlayStation, on the all of them, because there's always that subsection of people in these groups that do that. You know, makes all of us look bad at the end of the day. You know, some of them ain't beating the allegations of that they're immature, but whatever.
Goes to the GameStop store. Then a chunk of that goes to manufacturing the disc, shipping the disc. So like out of the $70, I don't know, they probably get like $30, $40. I don't know actually what the math is. Well, guess what? When you, especially as a first party, are publishing your own game on your own platform, you get 100% of that. I mean, maybe you spend 20 cents in bandwidth cost or whatever, but like it's very minimal. These companies like Sony are very much incentivized to kill the physical games. The vast majority of money being spent on games right now is digital. And as they're moving over to the new generation, I kind of get the fact they're just like, hey, we're just gonna like flip this over. But I'm upset because I feel like they've announced that they're killing off the physical games. ... The end. They didn't say, hey, we're killing off physical games. But guess what? Every one of your physical PS5 games, you put in your PS5 today, and it's going to magically turn into a license that you can play on your PS6 forever. They should have done this at a time where they actually have like, hey, we're taking this away because we're giving you this. No, they're like, hey, no more
See, I got the logistics of what they're trying to get at here. Cause they just, I mean, they've been yapping, but you get the logistics of what they got going on here. Pretty much. Pretty much that's what's happening. Now I know some folks who probably got the discless PS5, and they're probably like, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with me really. A new Nintendo Switch 2 game just leaked. Do I wanna? Yes, I do. Let's see what this game's about. Then we'll pick a game to play.
What's up, everybody?
Oh yeah, give him a shout out, give him a sub, all that kind of stuff, because I get a lot of my Nintendo news from him, but not all of it, because some of the stuff he be saying be kind of cringy in my opinion, but it's whatever.
Welcome back to Nintendo Land. It appears that we have a brand new Switch 2 game on the horizon, or at least in production on the way. I don't know, because we just got a flat out brand new leak for Metroid, because
oh yeah. Okay, this I did forget about. I did forget about that. I did hear about this though. I just thought the YouTuber was just, the other YouTuber I was watching was just yapping like I'm doing right now, but nah, he wasn't doing no type of yapping. He was, I guess he ain't the only one that caught on to this, but Nintendo of America provided Brazil an internet link containing 41 minutes of Metroid Revenus. I couldn't see because it's all jacked up content to rate the game. If Nintendo has their usual direct in September, this would be a good prediction. So before I let Big Dog say what he has to say, I think this, because it's showing us the next 2D Metroid. So yeah, they're saying it's the next 2D Metroid. So this could be like right after Metroid Dread, because I kind of find out, because I'm not really that deep into the weeds of Metroid Prime lore, but from what I was being told is that Metroid Prime is like a side story, and Metroid Dread and the other Metroid games before that are like the main stories. I'll get back to y'all with that one some other time, because I don't know for a fact that's true, but that's what I was told. But let's hear what he has to say.
Apparently, a new Metroid game called Metroid Ravenous has just straight up been leaked from Brazil, because apparently Nintendo of America provided Brazil an internet link containing 41 minutes of Metroid Ravenous content to rate the game. Now, we also have a screenshot of the actual document. I'm not going to show it here because apparently Nintendo is very on top of this and taking it down everywhere it's at. Lots of people are saving screenshots of it. I'll post a link to this tweet but that's it. I'll post the link to where that screenshot is. It's not much, but it's just a little bit of concrete proof that this thing is actually real. So yeah, we're getting a game called Metroid Ravenous apparently, and apparently somewhat soon. Now this doesn't really surprise me. I think we've all been waiting desperately to see what Mercury Steam is working on next after the
I thought we was gonna get like a Metroid Prime 4 DLC, like more story DLC for a little bit, or maybe this might be a scratch. Multiplayer.
amazing Metroid Dread, and after the horrible Metroid Prime 4, I think fans are really looking forward to that next 2D Metroid game. And it's been a while since Dread, so there's also been tons of rumors floating around about a Super Metroid remake and even a brand new 2D Metroid game, and it looks like we're going to get the latter, which I'm glad. I like Super Metroid, but yeah, give us a new game again, because Super Metroid is great, but so was Dread, and I can't wait to see what they do after Dread. So, is this a new 2D game? It's looking like it. Metroid plus subtitle, it makes sense. I don't know what else they would do besides Prime, unless they wanted to go back to the Other M style, which I think was pretty good. I think they could actually do it justice, but yeah, I think this is a new 2D game. Now, Metroid Dread was supposed to end the current story of 2D Metroid that we've known and loved over the years. Now, I don't know if this is going to start a brand new story, if this is going to continue the story once more.
Okay, so it's the end of the 2D style of Metroid. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering, like, how long is that story anyways? Like I said, I'm not going to do my research for this. Hell, y'all might get a video out of me for that one.
But I am curious. The name obviously can give us tons of hints about what to expect here. Metroid Fusion was about the X-Parasites fusing with creatures and even Samus herself. Metroid Dread continued the story and even introduced a sense of dread as you're getting chased by tons of these Emmy robots all over the entire map. And now we have Metroid Ravenous apparently. What could that mean? Now, to be ravenous is being extremely hungry or famished, or even having an intense eagerness or satisfaction for eating something. So, like normally when you look at a ravenous creature, it's a crazy, wild, foaming at the mouth, hungry creature that's trying to eat you. So the first thing I think of is, what if we're on this weird planet full of exotic creatures? You might be like, isn't that the entire purpose of every Metroid game? You're on these weird planets fighting these weird alien creatures? Yeah, but I'm talking to the extreme. Outside of a couple of bosses like Crocomire, Kraid, Nightmare, and Ridley, for the most part the creatures are relatively small or robotic in nature, or just straight up Metroids.
Alright, y'all got the gist of that too. So I'm looking forward to it. Hold on, let me bring something up real quick. It's one of the games I'm about to clear out my backlog today. I'll try to play Midnight Suns again. The Marvel jokes just be getting to me, dog. The Marvel jokes just be getting to me. It's mad annoying. Like I have no issues with the MCU, but those jokes, man, I just can't with the jokes. Oh, that's Splatoon. I just saw something that I wanted to see real quick. Let me see the Splatoon. If not Splatoon, then I want to show y'all. Full rally gameplay. Oh, they actually got they finally got an update for Mario Kart. How to be obsession, fears to the fathom. Wear Midnight Sun Samurai Outriders instead. All right. They always saying gaming is dead. It's like the easiest thing for them to say at this point. I bought a Costco Legion Go 2. Oh, I thought that was a Switch 2 for a moment. Alright, we'll just close out of that. Here we go with the shaders. Here we go with these shaders. So what we about to do is there we go. Oh, there you go. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, because I ain't about to sit here and make y'all watch this. So take a little break. I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast. Hopefully by the time I'm done, they should be up.
You got the prototype Rift anomaly modulator! Arcadia is saved! Maybe! Jury's still out! Jury's still out! That device is questionable at best!
All right, so we continue where I left off last. I'm really trying to, because I have been playing this game for the past couple of days. Now, if it crashes on me, that's the end of the stream. Yeah, we're about an hour out from Dynamite, AEW Dynamite. I might tune in tonight. I might not. I don't know. Dang, Eric Young had to come out and set things straight. EY had to come out and say something. Hey, I'm glad he came out and said what he had to say though, because people just be saying anything on the internet. Card shop suspends Yu-Gi-Oh tournament over smelly players. In the last 30 years, Jimmy Uso is the only wrestler to main event WrestleMania without ever being a world champion. Oh, wow. Wait, what did Jimmy do? Oh, tag champion. All right, let's get to it. I got all these skill points. No, I'm not going to use just yet. Oh, let me turn that radio off too. I forgot how to. Alright, let's do this.
I'm certain as soon as I talk to Severin, I'll be able to figure this all out. No matter how I turn this over in my mind, I find no answers. Their faith failed them, and they succumbed to greed, sold us out for some measly bits.
That's what I thought. Hold on, y'all. All right, that's it. How can you be sure he hasn't sold you out too?
I can't, but I'm fairly confident he wouldn't. If he did, he'll die like the rest of them. Then I'd truly be at a loss, with no idea how to get back in the Dawn's good graces. So deeply infiltrated, I'm certain our leader will have gone to ground.
I just want to make sure. All right, let's get back into the mission. I just want to make sure my music was good and all that kind of stuff. That's Ozza, everybody. Say hi. Say hi, Ozza. And it's Valerie. Say hi to Valerie, everybody. Hi, Valerie. Yeah, we help hunting down the cult she's part of, so she can kill the cult. Now, I could have been beating this game a long time ago, but see, here's the thing about me in this game, okay? Where the fuck am I? Game keeps crashing on you, boy. Rendezvous with a soul friend from Glorious Dawn. Within the cloister. Oh, that's right. That's right. The game crashed on me the last time. So that's one of the things that's annoying about this game. We'll put it at 8. You're at 8. At 8. 6. Alright, so gotta meet with her friend, so let's go to the incognito. While we waiting for this load screen, extra long load screen, I want to thank everybody for sliding through, coming through, and watching the stream. You know, we got to do some yapping earlier. I wanted to get that out of the way because, you know, gaming industry is on fire at the moment, and it honestly really shouldn't be. But sadly, it is. So, you got something to say?
Miserable scum! To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the sovereign. I shall not rest until the consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated.
Not much. Seems like we've got us a council to kill.
Were they still the protectorate, such would be a traitorous aim to entertain. But a protectorate led by the consul,
is no protectorate at all. I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who strayed.
This has to be pretty confusing for your average subject. How will you judge them? We'll get this worked out. Yeah.
I hope that is true, though I do appreciate the vote of confidence. I sincerely doubt this is the end of my thoughts related to the matter, but we've wasted enough time with my ruminating. Let us be off.
Yes, let's be off, please. You want to do more talking?
Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left. There's something of utmost importance I wish to discuss.
I didn't do it.
Relax, Commander. You are not under my authority to judge. Though if you were, that phrase alone would have certainly seen you hauled off to mental refreshment. I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. You asked before, and I did not mention it, but with Virgil's message, I now must warn you. Our greatest suspect in the Supreme Arbiter's murder is the Protectorate's consul.
I'll move visiting Virgil onto my to-do list. Yep.
Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I
Y'all
feel
some
this
needy
shall
ass.
certainly set our investigation into motion.
Gotta do all that talking and stuff. Alright, first we gonna settle Oz's first, then we'll settle everybody else's. Oh, nothing much. Like I was trying to say before he rudely interrupted me. Nothing much. Just clearing out this backlog, trying to beat all my games that I purchased that I never got around to beating. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Nah, we don't want any of that playing in back. I'm gonna have to go through this playlist again. And we don't want no copyright music playing in the background. We got to go to the playlist again. But yeah, we did a bunch of yapping at the beginning of the stream though.
Commander.
What's good, little mom?
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake.
You?
Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Was this about the research considering heretical by the order? What do you need?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass on account of my decision.
I've never met an order heretic before. Is she bad at math? Take it you feel bad about that. Now we'll go with this one.
Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the order back on its intended path.
We can go right now. Yeah, we going right now because I know we about to be killing some folks with you on the team. We about to put people in the dirt with her. Matter of fact, let's kill two birds with one stone. Oh, but like I was saying before, I was really interrupted again. Yeah, you missed all the yapping. We talked about PlayStation and the physical copies not being a thing. We talked wrestling for a bit. I forgot to bring up Xbox. I did forget to bring up Xbox, so that's my bad, y'all. Xbox raised their prices. Hold on, let me see if I can find an article real quick about them raising their prices. The fuck? So we got an insider. We'll read this real quick. Insider claims Xbox is quietly following Sony and ongoing all digital.
That's the central tower of the archive.
I don't think Xbox needs to be doing anything. They need to be fixing what the fuck they got going on over there, famo. Like, but I'll read that before I get off screen though, because I do want to read that off to y'all. Look up active bounties. The Rift Creature on Paradise Island, Golden Ridge, Cloister, and Bounty. Rift Creature on. You know what? Let's go do submissions. Let's go do y'all's missions real quick. All I can say is that gaming industry is on fire right now. Everybody's a critic. Everybody's an analyst. Everybody wants to, you know, sound like I don't want to say IGN, but recipe frost grenades, mini rockets.
Not the most hospitable climate. Keep an eye on your fingers and toes.
Why are you trying to take them, Maza? That is my favorite part of the game because I do remember this part before I started over. I mean, I'll put it like this. I don't do the console wars. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I own all three. I have an Xbox Series X. I have a PlayStation 5. I have a Nintendo Switch. I don't have a Switch 2, but we're getting there. Trust me, we're getting there. Promise you, we're getting there. So I don't do console wars because of the fact of the matter is like, especially at my big boy age that I'm at, I make enough money to where I can actually own all of them, you know. And I know I seen somebody call me greedy one time. This is years ago. They called me greedy for that. I'm like, how's it greedy? Nah, I want to own all consoles. One, I collect consoles. That's my thing. That's a hobby of mine. I get up. That be times at night where I be watching TV and I just be scouring the internet to see if I can get a Sega Dreamcast or the original PlayStation 1 or, you know, you name it. I be trying to go get it. And all that kind of stuff, because that's the type of content creator I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be like, you know, the person that drops news every day when some huge, like, breaking news and all that kind of stuff. But for me, the type of content I want to make for you guys is like retrospectives, like Big O. I got a Big O video coming out for you. I got a Virtual Fighter video coming out for you guys. We're talking about the Virtual Fighter 6 that's coming out, but also want to talk about the past Virtual Fighter games. I'm going to use the shorts for, you know, the breaking news, like, you know, PlayStation doing what they're doing, Microsoft doing what they're doing, you know, stuff like that. Same thing with anime. Like I did one for Batman, because Absolute Batman is getting an animated series, and I did that for a short. So I'm just gonna leave stuff like that as a short because of the fact that I don't want to sit here and drag a topic that I can get straight to the point with and make it maybe like a 1 minute, 2 minute video for a short, instead of making it a whole 10-minute video for you guys to sit there and me just, you know, stuff like that. Like, I went back and watched some of my old stuff. When I talk about the Expanse, they was only dropping like 1 minute, 2 minute videos. And I'm like, we need more stuff than just that type of gameplay. Because I'm about to go back and play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 for you guys on the stream and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I wanted to play that before the Expanse come out, and I want to, you know, scratch that itch. But one day I just went off on a tangent, man. Y'all, at the end of the day, you know, you play what you want to play. I don't have nothing against Nintendo fans. If you're a diehard Nintendo fan, go be a Nintendo fan. Diehard Sony pony, be the best Sony pony out there. If you're an Xbot, be the best Xbot out there. I just never really got into the whole waving my Sony PlayStation 5 flag high. Like, no, I wave my gamer flag high, you know, the white flag that has a controller on it. I just never really thought to just side with one console and just run with it, you know, because at the end of the day, Nintendo does something that the other two don't do. Xbox does something that the other two don't do. PlayStation does something that the other two don't do, and PC does everything that all three consoles can do. So it is what it is. Back to the game. Because PC is the master race. No, I'm playing. But PC does stuff that the other three can't do, and the same could be said for the other three.
Tell you how wonderful it is to have someone who I can discuss the finer points of killing with.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought these two.
I think the Glorious Dawn would have many members who would love to compare notes with someone as accomplished as yourself.
Gotta get that blicky out. This is my favorite gun right here, y'all. Hold on, let me show you how I'm dressed, y'all. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the drip. Look at that drip. Look at that drip. I'm here to steal your bitch. I should start playing trap music. You know, let me turn on some trap music for y'all. I think trap music will be good for this. No, killing people on lo-fi, that's not it. But let me tell y'all, okay, so gadget energy, don't care about that. Toxicity, shit, I've been labeled toxic by multiple people in my life. So here's my flaws. I got bad knees, years spent crouching. Yeah, my dude's been on his knees too much. In radiation, travel through the in-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional in-ray damage. That's bullshit. Flawed. Life hasn't been easy for you. Brother, pimp, gangster. You don't know the half of it. I promise you that. But you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. Ain't that the truth? Warning, this flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is, okay. So gluttony, I'm a fat ass. I eat a lot. Healing from food and drink, combat movement speed goes down a little bit. I don't even know how to pronounce this word, but whatever. You have an unhealthy obsession with books and are left exhausted when talking with others. You have a permanent bonus. Oh, that means he doesn't like talking to people. Over prepared. I reload too much.
No, none of them had any artistry or flair.
Alright, let's get into it.
And if you think I talk about the riffs too much, you should have spoken with some of those obsessed fools. At least there was something I could talk to them about, though.
I can imagine you had a difficult time living.
First of all, I want to thank y'all for coming through, enjoying the stream, just kicking it with your boy. Y'all could have been out doing something else.
But sometimes that made it easier. I made people nervous.
I was wondering what the. But yeah, y'all could have been doing something else on a Wednesday night, but y'all chose to be here on a Wednesday night. That's why I stream on Wednesday nights, because I know Wednesday nights are boring as hell. Unless you know you're watching AEW Dynamite. Let me show you my other weapon. Oh, I thought I had my sniper. I thought I had my sniper on me. Alright, we gotta speed this up. What's that over there? Is that the same thing from earlier? Bit transfer. Look up your bounty. I don't have a bounty. Not yet, at least. Rendezvous. Yeah, we're doing her mission first.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers.
But yeah, if you want to go back and listen to what we was talking about earlier, you can always, you know, just rewind it back, or video on demand. Oh yeah, that's right. I got them heat bullets. Them heat bullets should do something here. Bruh, come on now. New technology confuses and frustrates you. How when I'm a scientist? Your max gadget energy is reduced and recharged slower, but as long as your energy is full, you gain bonus damage resistance. Effects: 25 negative energy recharge rate, negative 25% gadget energy, damage resistance. That perk makes no sense, and I can't deny it because of the fact that burst heavy machine gun. What all does it have on it? Nah, not much. Okay, never mind. Got that stupid flaw perk on me.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being
Okay, so I need medicine 7 nicotine.
worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine.
Well, hold on. Was it sciences or medical? Let me double check it. Medical 7. Yeah, I ain't nowhere near that with that. I'm a scientist, not a doctor.
Which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 0.7, how close you are.
Oh, I got some cool news too. Yeah, next week I won't be streaming because next week I'll be on my way to Houston for the yearly annual DreamCon. Yeah, I'll be out in DreamCon enjoying myself.
These magnificent weapons, they have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Because of the low ambient temperature on point surface.
Roll up in here, roll up in here. What I got up in here? Nothing.
Another object, just gone. Nothing should work that way. No matter how often the data... Wait, what? All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted, but in a state far different. Excuse me, I don't think you have the author. It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift.
I can tell we have little crossover
damn it.
interests.
It's reverted to its previous state.
Here I go. Y'all can have it again.
Failed it.
What you'll use?
Assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings.
Y'all better hurry up.
Again, it has reverted. Timing seems similar to the last state change. But is that an architect above? That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant.
Yep.
From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
That it is. Brilliant and science. Lie, I'll have to take your word for it. I'm not an expert on these kind of things. Nah, actually.
That's quite ingenious. The rifts are unlike any other phenomena heretofore observed. We've still so much to learn. Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given
What you
my
gonna give
team
me?
and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation.
So they're not gonna give me. They're not gonna give me nothing. Okay, that's what. Wait, hold on. He said you're not gonna give me nothing. That's crazy. You ain't gonna give me nothing. But man, it is what it is. Wait, hold on. Hey, dude, you're very entertaining. You need more subs. You are heavily slept on. Yeah, I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you. I'm trying to. Yeah, I try. I try at least, you know. I try to be original. I try not to copy other people. I just show up and do my thing, I guess.
Captain, I fear I have a confession to make. I have found being present on Cloister
Underwhelming.
underwhelming. Really? What part about the situation is underwhelming? The corporate invasion?
But yeah, I try to. I try to, you know, entertain as much as I can. You know, also, you know, talk about topics that. Let's break in here real quick. Talk about topics that are, you know, equivalent to what we like to talk about. You know, we love talking about gaming, all that kind of stuff. So. They just watched me steal all that stuff in there. Shit. I didn't know they saw that though. They saw that though. Okay. Listen, y'all weren't gonna need it. Y'all don't need it. I promise you. Yeah.
Over here.
At least we made it to the rendezvous. Are they really coming for me? Where they at? Oh, they is. Hold on. Let me wait. They said I think you gotta wait 3 days.
You. I don't know you.
Oh, you gonna get to know me.
I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to class.
Well, you know, share with your friends and family that will like my content, yo. You know?
Boy, damn it.
I don't mind.
Mentally refresh you.
And the more subs I get, the more I'll be on more. You know, well, Wednesdays is gonna be the days where I stream. That's gonna be the set days. So this is a trap, isn't it? Yeah, it's a trap.
Yes. There
Just
are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Asa must like you, or you be dead already. Unlike Asa, I like to know what's going on before resorting to violence. Explain yourself.
I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the exalted leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die. I'm sorry, Asa.
If you're truly sorry, help us avoid the Sentinels. What? The leader of your cult is untrustworthy. Who could have seen that coming?
I do not appreciate your mockery. This is a true betrayal.
Oh, you'll deal with it. You'll live.
For in blood. Starting with Acolyte Severin here.
No. Sentinels! Target confirmed! The target is here!
How's the handle? Wow. things was about to get ugly. Blue boo. Y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, y'all got to see it crash on me live on stream. I've been told Xbox Game Pass, well, PC Game Pass, well, Game Pass on a PC is not the greatest thing. That's embarrassing. But you know what's crazy though, y'all? It's not the greatest thing at all. I tried to play Starfield yesterday just to see how it ran on here, but it did. It just went doo-doo. Just said nah. It just said nah to me, brother. It told me nah, brother. Nah, brother. You're not today, brother. Just crashed. It just told me like, nah, get the fuck out of my face, Dom. But yeah, it works when I'm off stream though. Like I was playing hella hours on Sunday. It works when I'm playing Forza though. Like with Forza, it's no issues, no problems. But when it's, you know, Outer Worlds, like other games is fine. Like when I play Ninja Gaiden, fine. When I play Forza 6, fine. And you would think Forza 6, you know, would be doing all the crashing. When I played what's that game? Dude, I was playing Halo the other day. I think what they want me to do is, because I've also seen this before too, somebody compared it to, he has PC Game Pass and he also has Steam. And he bought the game off of Steam and he downloaded the game on PC Game Pass and he tried it on PC Game Pass and it does him like it's been doing me. But then when he plays PC, when he does it on Steam plays it perfectly. No issues, no problems, no glitching, none of that shit. I told you, man, things was about to get sticky. I was about to body folks. But here's the downside of PC gaming, y'all. So when people start bringing up PCs to master race and stuff, they got their flaws too. Every console has their flaws. Like, yes, out of all games, you would think Forza would be the main one doing all the crashing, but no, I could sit here and play Forza, no issues, no problems. We might have the bandwidth problem, but other than that, that's it. It doesn't crash. It doesn't do any of that. It's only this game. And when I try to play Starfield runs like straight dog shit on PC, like straight dog shit. And Todd Howard had the nerve to come out and tell folks, well, your PC's not powerful enough. How about you sit and twist on it, bitch? Like, my PC's powerful. What the fuck are you talking about?
Chattering teeth, that frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
Like, Todd Howard is Todd Howard's a fucking joke some days, man. Like, For my folks who don't know who Todd Howard is, because some of y'all are probably looking like, ooh, who's Todd Howard? I don't know who Todd Howard is. Todd Howard is the man who runs Bethesda. Bethesda's the group that made like Fallout, Elder Scrolls. And matter of fact, the guys that made this game here, Outer Worlds, they're part of a subsidiary of Bethesda. So the group that made this game is Obsidian, and they're part of Bethesda. The guys that made the Doom games, they're also part of Bethesda. Matter of fact, I need to go ahead and beat Doom, so that might be the next game I play on stream. It's finishing up Doom Dark Ages, because they just dropped some DLC. Comes out on the 7th, which is next week. So yeah, matter of fact, I got the Doom game for free last year for a graduation gift. I got that and a controller. So shout out to my girl. She works at I ain't gonna say no names, but shout out to her, man. She every time I got some questions to ask, she never answers them because she can't tell me. But pray for my girl though, man. You know, things is going really bad over there at Microsoft at the moment. So I just want to see the gaming community, the gaming industry do well. Like, the gaming industry should not be on fire like it is. You know, it's an entertainment industry, and you know, it should be providing entertainment. But there's so many things that's going on that makes it not fun anymore. You know. Like, I would like to socialize with a lot of gamers, but some gamers just don't know how to act. Are we back? Brought me right back to the action. Hold on, let me let it load up real quick, because I feel like it's taking forever to load. But like I was saying though, some gamers just don't know how to act. It is just like you can't like a game without somebody having to belittle you for liking it. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody will clown me for playing this game, even though this game ain't that bad. It's really not that bad. I think a lot of people like to tie their identities to these games. A lot of people just it's just weird. I'll let y'all handle them. Oh, there's a lot of y'all. Yeah, I see. That's all right. You gonna have your turn too? You gonna have your turn too? Warm you up. I'm warming you up with these bullets.
The exalted leader sent Severin as bait, not to mention betraying the Dawn to save her own life. What a coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by accessing their comm system.
We're just going to waltz in and access their systems. How is that supposed to work? Sounds like a good time. Lots of sin, no killing, of course.
I've said it better myself.
See, with her, you gotta talk like a psychopath, because she's a psychopath. Yeah, you really gotta talk to her like a psychopath. Of course we won't. I'll make short work of them.
Well, we won't need your expertise. You see, my parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms. I did mention all the killing, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Of course you did. Let's go get you some answers. She got those launch codes. Of course. Oh, what was going on with my companions? Oh, that's right, I got it. Okay, Marisol's upgrades your gas energy deflection apertures while she's in the party, causing damage against the shield to reflect a portion of the damage taken back to the attacker. Yep, we want that. Marisol comes in good. It comes in good. So that's the main thing I need to do. Release the rift creature. And this is the midpoint to the endpoint meet with. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to do. Do I want to? Where am I at? I'm over here. Do I want to go find a? Let's go do the rift creature real quick. We're all just standing there. Y'all need an invite? Oh, I guess y'all not coming. I just know y'all better be by my side when I'm getting ready to fight this rift creature. Over here, saw something glowing. So my squad just leave me, or?
Hey, you there? Got a minute?
Who said that to me? Was it you?
Hey, you there? I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies.
Auntie's choice supply grade depends on the job. Depends on the job. What else can you tell me about it?
Of course. Wouldn't trust someone who takes a job without knowing about it first. It's like this. The dullards in orbit dropped a slew of pods in the wrong place. One of them has a critical crate of supplies in it. Find it and bring it back. Real simple, see?
Hold on, I have more questions. Sounds reasonable. I'll do it.
Stars, glad to hear it. I'll mark the drop spot on your map. Good luck.
Now watch when I go get it. Oh, now y'all decide to show up. Watch when I go get it. I guess I can go up that ladder. Or down. I don't know where that's going. But yeah, watch when I go get it. I'm not giving it back to him just yet. I'm gonna ask some questions. Y'all like, what is this?
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Did it just evaporate? Yeah, it did.
Capacity
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
The system abides. Mobility interrupted.
Yeah, y'all can go fight them. I'm up in here real quick. Let me do my thing. Pick cartridge. Bubblegum. Engineering successfully repaired.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Ooh, what's down
I
there?
can't tell you how wonderful it is to have someone who I can discuss the finer
So we gotta be out there.
killing with.
That's surprising. I'd think the Glorious Dawn would have many members who would love to compare notes with someone as accomplished as yourself.
Unfortunately, no. None of them had any artistry or flair for the work.
This fool said artistry or flair to killing. That's crazy. When you meet somebody who has, whoa.
I can imagine you had a difficult time living within the Protectorate with your...
Can I shoot these on? I can. Okay.
Investigation.
Back away from me. Oh. I forget. I don't have to always. Give me my.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's in it. Go for torpification.
I didn't even do that. There's a rifle. Don't want that. I'm good on that. Mag. Milker, what you shooting at? Oh. Marisol, they all the way over there. We'll be okay. They all the way over there, Marisol. We'll be okay. Oh, never mind.
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. Wrist weapon. There be no mitigating the threat.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
I was wondering where Marisol went. I'm like, hey, we gotta make sure you okay. We gotta make sure that you stay. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna do drip. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I thought those were. Might keep them.
Capacitor deployed. free energy if you could.
You know, Oscar, since you want to be in the mix so badly, here, you can have it. Like, dang, all up in my way. Oh, but this big machine right here you can deal with.
Standing by to stupefy.
Got me out here wasting ammunition when you need to be doing your business. We out here for you. How the fuck am I supposed to get over there? Oh. So I gotta go all the way back around and all that kind of stuff. I was paying attention to the map. I was going all willy-nilly and stuff. And are you a soccer fan? USA. Oh, I didn't know they was playing tonight. I didn't get a notification. I got notifications for that. But yes, I am. I've been paying close attention to the World Cup. And all right. Damn, bullet sponge like a motherfucker. Gloop grenades. We'll go with the gloop. Oh, now I get the notification. I'm just getting that just freeze on me. And here we go, y'all. Gan. Guess Scanning can't handle the action, y'all. Can't handle the action. But game just won't let me have it, y'all. Game will not just let me have it. But I'm gonna take a little break real quick because I'm actually kind of glad it did this. I need to go use the restroom real fast, so I will be right back. Alright, we're gonna try this one more again, y'all. One more again. Crash on me one more time. Might have to send Outer Worlds out to the pastures. Might have to do it like old Yeller. Tell it that it can't be on this console no more. I might have to play it some other time. I might have to play it off stream. I might have to play it off stream. Yeah, like I might have to play it off stream or something. Because I could run everything else on this. Damn. I like how everybody decided to come back after I came to the I came back from the restroom. Cause we was about to make some big decisions. Big decisions. Do 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 do. Man, he got his TV loud. If this game crash on me again, we gonna jump on Forza for a bit, and we gonna call it a stream after that. Cause AEW on right now. What y'all doing for the 4th of July? What y'all doing for the 4th of July? It's Saturday. I know none of y'all ain't got work or anything like that. So what y'all got going on? I just want to know what y'all got popping. I want a good burger, honestly. Oh, my bad. All right, so we was going in here. Hold on, let me try some new grenades real quick. Or was that just all right. You know what? We in here. We in there. We causing problems. Let it slow down for a bit. Let it slow down for a bit. All right. Me high. Let me stay back. Hey, y'all can have this though. Oh, I got something for that ass. We have to reload right now. Also, if you don't do your job.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
I feel like I brought the wrong person with me. Cause I forget she's close combat, so we gotta be careful with her.
unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
She fell down like that was the last person you killed.
Refill this thing.
I'm alive.
Who needs to die? Poor cover. Back in my sight.
Opting for better cover.
Got my heavy rounds. The fuck?
Commander, throwing it.
Did you just throw? Lock pick 11. Dang. Where is my lockpick skill at? Dang
Energy
it.
capacitor out.
Yo, what is Ozzy doing? She went ahead of us, didn't she?
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Reckless leadership. Holy shit. Once like the flaws cannot be removed. Your leadership technically leads a bit of okay, we don't care. Reckless leadership, man.
Careful. Might be lying in wait. They would drive
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized. There. By my reckoning, that was the last one.
I'm alive.
What?
Who needs to die?
I can't heal my folks after reckless leadership. Crazy word. Little roar. Let's see what that is. Yeah. All right, let's see what it is. Not you. That was a rocket launcher. Ooh.
Protectorate has this sealed. It can only be unsealed near the archive's entrance, remember?
Marisol, what the hell you just say? I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Archives. So we just came in here guns a-blazing. Can't even get in. Oh yeah, boy got a new weapon out of it, so.
Fireton. What a massacre. And we missed it.
What you mean we missed it? We caused it. What are you talking about? We the whole reason why everybody dead here. I'd do it again. So we gotta. What level am I? Oh, level 20. Oh, let me see what it looks like. Wait, we got photo mode? Yeah, photo mode. Oh, it's like a little mouth. It's like one of them creatures. It's nice. Huh. Switch camera. Okay. And now back to the mission. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I was very intrigued by it. Cross that bridge. All right. Where am I going across? Okay, going across the right bridge. I know the rocket launcher will come in handy. Once I cross that bridge, great. Get away from me. No, here. Wrong grenade.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
My God. Nice.
Asa, sometimes I worry that, well, the extent to which you define yourself through violence will lead you down a dark path. Well, a darker one, with a grisly end.
Yeah, of course, she's been jumping in everybody's way.
I wouldn't mind. Except then I'd lose my chance to be reborn in perfection.
Have you ever considered a hobby? Like whittling little figurines or possibly knitting?
What about collecting trophies from my kills?
I fear you're missing the point, dear.
They want you to chill out on. They wanted to chill out all that killing she be doing. Aussie's choice.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal all manner of dangers.
That's what I'm here for.
Trooper! Hayes! Hayes, can you hear me?
Hey, your fam...
I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I, wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here.
Oh, wait. Oh, what seems to be the problem?
It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You?
I'm just now seeing that one chat in there. Give the game a chance, just don't play it on PC. That's the best I can put it. Or buy it off of Steam, but why don't you tell me the problem first, then we can discuss payment if if it's warranty. He's right. My assistance comes at a high price.
Then we definitely can't afford it.
You about to afford it.
For some officers that can line your pockets for whatever scant service you provide.
Wait. Tell me what's wrong, then I'll decide if I may need a ban.
Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks natty bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever
The
since
fuck
the
wrong
attack
with him?
last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first, I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent.
Was he hurt? What was the attack like?
The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground.
Excuse me.
And after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to
So, Xbox Project Helix reportedly won't have a disk drive.
The cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
PS6 and Project Helix being all digital is horrible for the consumer. You will own nothing and enjoy it. Can't believe I'm saying this, but Nintendo is our last hope for physical media. That it is. Welcome to PC gaming, everyone. I'll just switch to retro console gaming. Yeah. If anyone is buying a PS6 or next gen Xbox, you are literally... If anyone is buying a PS6 or a next gen Xbox, you are literal cattle. No, that's a bit much. Just get a PC. What is the point of having a console? So you can never trade in games to get nice. Say goodbye to gaming discounts forever. Once these platforms and publishers don't have to compete with secondhand markets, it's all over. Spider-Man 3 will be 80 at launch, and 80 9 years later. It was a good run. Watch, the next thing they'll do is the only way to purchase this or the PS6 will be through Klarna. Yeah. It was a good run, y'all. It was. Maybe this is more than simple reciting random jingles.
Crapple fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty, it's worth smelling like sea brine.
It was a good run, y'all.
Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach.
I can see the Nintendo fanboys right now. See, this is why you should own a Switch too. That's why people be coming from Nintendo and they going digital too, nigga. Shut up.
Yes, well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner. Sadly, you're probably right. We'll try and get him back to base and hope there's enough in his account to cover psychodesectification. Thank you for trying to help.
Okay, so that was a little bit of waste of my time.
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
Nah, but I wouldn't worry. Jack may be a hullhead, but he's got enough sense to make it back before dark.
I hope you're right.
I wouldn't say no Xbox or nothing, but I was reading all people's comments. One person was talking about if you buy the next two consoles, you're cattle. Like, nah, you're really not, bro. That's a scratch. Like, I understand we're mad, everybody's upset, but like to say that is a bit scratch. That's a bit much. Some people are just kind of overdo it with their anger.
It's a fight.
Like I don't get where they be. They just be saying. They just be saying. So like I said, I understand you're angry and stuff, but yeah, no, I'm not reading all that. I'm sorry. Cause I mean, I'm angry too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting up saying that I agree with these business practices, but at the same time, though, just to sit up and say stuff like that is beyond me. Now, I will say, Klarna about to be a lot of people's best friends though when it comes to these game systems, though. A lot of people about to be putting this stuff on Klarna. Cause I know for a fact. I do know this. I can't confirm this. The Sony website does have Klarna. Cause the most recent PlayStation controller I bought, I got that through Klarna. I had paid that off in the payment plan instead of dropping a full, what was it, $80. I was just paying like $20 every 2 weeks. Oh, look at all that space we got. Yeah, this about to be an epic battle. You ready? How do we release it? Where'd it? Oh, there it is. Oh, thug, we ain't making no type of damage on this dude. Oh, damn, he launched at my ass. Oh, that's a bad. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he I need to hide, yeah. I should have brought in this with me. I didn't know that the monster was gonna be I didn't know he was gonna be this much of a problem. I can't eat the shit. He was oh yeah, we're gonna be dealing with this thing for a minute. And he only dealing with me at the moment too. He said he wants some of me.
Standing by to stupefy. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
It's not doing nothing. But I mean, if you want to put the consoles off on Klarna and all that kind of stuff, be my guest. But me personally, I don't know if I can, y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with being broke or anything like that. It's just there's other things I could be doing with my money besides that.
Torpificator is charged.
Yeah, I need you to heal me though. That's what I need you to do.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Recharge for mayhem.
Damn. Damn, he on my ass. Get away from this joker. I need to heal. Where you at? I gotta be careful now because I ain't got much health.
Capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. Stun weapon.
Yeah, I'm about to die. He.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Marisol, I need you to do more than just that, honestly.
There be none. Locking them down.
Nah, I'm out of health. Well, not health, but out of. Burn, baby, burn. Dog, what the fuck? Marisol, I need you to do your job.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it. Torpificator at ready status.
Dang, that thing got some aim on it. I might have to change up the lineup.
Taking the fight out of them.
Marisol, don't come over here with me. Go over there and do something else. Oh my god. Oh, I got trauma kits. That's right.
Die on your own time, Commander.
Bitch, you ain't doing your job.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Girl, I don't want that stuff. You ain't doing your job. Took it out.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Don't nobody give a fuck if you alive. You ain't did your job. Rift residue. Y'all, that was a Huffy battle. Search for the missing supplies. Bing. Let's go get my bounty retrieval real quick. Let's go get that. That shouldn't have took as long. Nah, for real, that was a damn bullet sponge. I'm sorry. That was more than your boy wanted to deal with. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let's run back through it. Got me bringing out all my win, no matter what. Everybody's coming to the business. Everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Hey, I ain't trying to be haunted. I said I was a hooligan. And then throw my hands in the air, make them stay there. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Get my money, fam. Quest completed. I'll surprise him. You gain. There, I was about to say, y'all level up or not? Excuse me. I'm just gonna leave it because every time I do that, I will agree with a lot of people on this one though. This game, man, when I tell you bullet sponges out the ass, bullet sponges out the ass. All right, time to pull out my blicky again. Let's see. Hold on. Value, weapon type, damage. There we go. 32 burst rifle. Right. One. Cleo's hunt. What is this rifle? Compact assault rifle. Shot up machine gun. Where's the... Oh, I like this little weapon I got. Name, value, weapon type, damage. Alright, I guess, hold on y'all, we gotta go back to the... Unless they could do it down there. No. We gotta go to the ship real quick. We gotta add some modifiers. We gotta add the modifiers. You leveled up. Visit your character sheet to spin. Yeah, no. Ooh. Oh, so I got one yet. All right, now you got something to say? Got something to say? That's what I thought. Inez, you got something to say? I didn't think so. Mods, what weapon? Submachine. Oh, wait. Alright, we're just gonna go look at the mods. What's my Cleo shotgun? Burst assault. What's the weapon I got on me right now? What's the name of the weapon I got on me? Oh, I got it. Inventory. This is known as the compact assault rifle. New weapon available. Burst charge energy accelerator. That's what we want. And nothing is. Oh, that's why I gotta unlock everybody else. Oh, excuse me. Nah, I ain't got nothing for it. Alright, cool. Oh, wait, who did we finish? Clay, free market station, Cloister. Damn, I got a lot on my main questions. Main quest that. Cloister. Stabbing in the shadows. Let's go ahead and finish yours. So we got you, Hannes. Yeah. Got a shotgun. Damn, whatever the fuck this is. Oh, yeah, we gotta. You know what? We'll go ahead and finish hers. It's not gonna hurt me or nothing. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. We'll go ahead and finish hers real quick. We're gonna finish hers first, then we're gonna go do Marisol's next, then Tristan's next, because everybody and they freaking mama wants me to do their quest. Which means we pretty much must be at the end. Hey yo, like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Share this stream with anybody that's looking for a new streamer to watch that isn't their typical streamer. You know. I gotta keep her on. Matter of fact, I want to do a competition. When you share my stuff with anybody, let them know. If you share my content with somebody, tell them, hey, next time you watch one of my streams, say so and so sent you, and if I see you in a stream, I'll shout you out or whatever. See, there you go. See, there you go. You got an IAG. I can help you out with that. Maybe. This got bounties on it too. Look up back to bounties. Are these the same ones? It looks like USA's up 1-0. Alright, let's see how far it is, because sometimes we don't like to travel. Stabbing in the shadows, there we go. Alright, so it's where we at. Where the map? Alright, so we gotta go around that rift. Oh no, wait, no we don't.
You know, dear, even though your family life was trying, you're free of it now. You don't need to stay with the Dawn for camaraderie either. You have us now.
I know. But I'm afraid I do have a tendency to drive people away.
I understand. I have been known to do that as well. Sometimes on purpose, if I'm being honest. Always felt safer keeping people at a distance. But I may be rethinking that stance.
Not sure I'm ready to do so myself.
Well, when you are, will be here for you, Asa.
Aww. That's heartwarming. And they all have banter like that too. Like, they all got banter between amongst each other.
Open to no visitors. Turn around.
And if okay. Alright. I can either go in there guns a blazing, or I can just go in here. Let's see if we can find another way around it. Sometimes the banter can be very heartfelt like that. Sometimes the banter can be very funny, because they had one where Tristan was trying to accuse Inez of killing his plant. This time I decided to be sneaky. I don't feel like fighting right now. 'Cause I think we're looking for one of her compadres. Search message for Dogmare. Enter Oz's passcode. The highest priority message for from Dagmar Sharp to Conceal. Oh, that's the guy we gotta kill. Subject Project Ozza. Current status. Ozza still lives. Still lives despite the kill order. The incompetence of my so-called cultist leaves me once again humiliated and offering my humblest apologies. To rectify this inexcusable state of affairs, I have sent a cadre of sentinels to extinguish her life, using her old friend Acolyte as bait. I must beg one last indulge, if I may. After Ozza is dead, I would like Acolyte severance delivered to my office for debriefing prior to execution. Wow. Note to all sentinels affected immediately, the Department of Blue.
So, Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel with a fucking office here in Central Control. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
Oh, child, I think that tram has long since cleared the station.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal. One which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the disemboweling? So many choices.
Now, baby girl got some problems. Maybe let's hold off on the disembowelment and talk until we have confronted her in person. Love or consistency, also, no matter the question. Murder always the answer. Murder's always the answer. Ooh, look who it is.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you've made it this far.
Oh, that's her full name?
Wonderful thirst for wanton violence. You were always bright, though still somehow too thoroughly deluded to apprehend the truth. But then again, you never really wanted to, did you?
That's still how to thoroughly indulge to. You can stop with the coy comments now and just tell us why you betrayed Ozza. Wait, your name is... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Azalea? That's hilarious. Don't you have a... Let's go to...
Keep it up, Commander, and you'll be next on my disemboweling list. Right after I fillet Dagmar here for her betrayal.
Yes, well, can it truly even be considered betrayal if it was always lies? And Azza's willful ignorance made her the perfect candidate when I started the Dawn at the Consul's behest.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me.
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The Consul feared he was too weak.
Oh, so the whole cult was made of authorities dreaming of even more power. This would be tedious if it wasn't so terrifying. So the cult was created to do what? Make the Protector even more. Sounds to me like you used Ozza because you were too cowardly to do any of this yourself, Dagmar.
So what we found in the Rift Lab was true. Everything Dagmar told me was lies. Our cause isn't righteous.
It never was righteous.
I almost felt sorry for you, Azahelia.
Azahelia?
So pathetic. So willing to believe specious arguments backed with only the flimsiest of proofs. Oh, well, such is life. But your usefulness is not yet at an end. Your death will put me back in the Consul's good graces. Goodbye, Azza.
No, that's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes, that's it. I just need to find a piece of heat-conducting metal and something to peel the skin effectively.
Dear, you really must try to work smarter, not harder, when it comes to effectively inflicting pain before eliminating a target. You'll wear yourself out.
I got 2 psychopaths with me. Cool. That's not helping. Let's table all the killing and torture talk for the moment at least. Yes, give in to the hate. We'll discuss methods later. Yes, give in to the hate.
I did that a long time ago. Did you somehow not realize this?
Noted. Let's go.
Sentinels, to be terminated forthwith.
Are they waiting for me outside? Or do we want to go outside and cause problems, or do we want to go out through the back? I ain't got time to be dealing with these clowns.
Licensure is still at large. All guards loyal to the Protectorate converge on my position at once.
Well, I like this new gun. This compact rifle I got. A protector or what? A protector or what? That's what I thought, bitch.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Hostile in proximity.
Change up my ooh. Forgot I had this on me.
Capacitor deployed.
Wow. Why is that? Alright, whatever. We change the gun.
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
That boomstick wasn't doing it for me.
No party shall dither. Parasites identified.
What the fuck? Alright, down here. You said come on out, bro, so I came out. Oh, I gotta go find a shrink ray too soon. I gotta figure out where to get it again. I'm gonna have to look it up because I looked it up and forgot how to get it. Heavy rounds, whatever that is.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Man, look at all those enemies waiting for us up there. Look at all those.
All subjects prosper under the
Raid day. Lockers, cause y'all not gonna need it. Half of y'all did.
Dagmar would never let herself be cornered. She's sure to have an escape route. We should find it.
That's what I thought. I knew it was right there. Ta-da! Oh. Oh, she ain't here. There she is.
You're still alive. Now, let's not be too hasty here. You seem a rational person. There must be something we can do to resolve this peacefully. Please don't let Azza get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to.
Yeah. Let's see. Should we let him talk? Should we let him talk? Stand down, eyes. So let me handle this. Attack. I say the time for talking is over. Nah. Dang, I don't have none of that. Let them talk.
Well, I'm waiting to hear your ineffectual arguments as to why you should be spared. And then I'll kill you. You can start by telling me why. Why'd you do it? And why me?
Why? I'm a loyal subject to the True Protectorate. What other reason is there? When the Consul tasked me to help save the colony, I did not even think to ask why. And you were an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside. But then you went berserk. I never could have imagined how you'd take to the killing and mayhem. You brought me great praise from the Consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people.
I'm shocked that filling a vulnerable person's head with lies turned out so poorly for you. And how exactly was starting a violent cult supposed to save the colony, not for real? Which wrong people did she kill?
The Consul feared that the Sovereign wasn't up to the task he inherited. He actually believed the subjects no longer needed such a firm guiding hand. So the Consul set to creating a challenge for the Sovereign to rise to make manifest the hidden dangers he refused to see. It began with labeling political subversives members of a fictitious cult. When that didn't work, the Consul enlisted me to make the glorious dawn a reality.
Which was when you decided to make Ozza the first real cultist.
Enough of this blathering on. It's well past time for Dagmar and her life to part ways.
We should let Dagmar go. I think we should consider.
Free to think on that while I start in on her dissection.
No, let's talk this through.
She's dead.
I know she betrayed your trust. I'm sorry. It was what she deserved. Yeah, but did you see the fear? Yeah, but did you see the fear on her face when she realized she was going to die? Hilarious.
It wasn't that. Yet, regret still gnaws at me.
Why?
Enthusiasm got the better of us. She should have suffered more. It was too quick a death for one who betrayed not only me, but the whole of the Dawn. Dagmar is dead. I'll be leading the Dawn into the glorious future.
Okay, you should disband the Dawn. You don't need them, and they could turn into a threat to you.
True. There may be those that do not accept my leadership, but they will die. The Dawn is too important to disband. What little risk any of them may pose doesn't concern me. I can send out a general message from here, informing the cells that the previous I suspect some will enough to keep my knife skills up at least.
We can deal with those personal if it comes to that.
Done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.
Oh, those events mod kick. Messages. Jesus, the perfect cultist. Okay, so all these personal logs. Kill the order. They're not talking about nothing. Revelation. Yeah, they're not talking about nothing. Alright, let's get up out of here. I'm gonna save real quick. Some speech. Yeah, my speech wasn't even up high enough.
Huh? Commencing joint.
Enemy in vicinity.
Hold a grudge, you know.
Let me back here. Anything over there? Nope. Yeah, we trying to get the hell up out of here. I don't know. What? Journal. Damn. Got a lot of quests I gotta get through. But let's go ahead and save again. Alright, so y'all got to see the game crash on me like 3 times. It's on. Oh wait, it's because the music is turned down a bit. Alright, so y'all got to see the game crash on me like 3 different times. Y'all got to see 3 different times, but I promise you that will be the last time it does that. We gonna finish out Outer Worlds, but let me show y'all what all games that I wanna go ahead and try to beat before before the other games come out. I spelled Steam. Why would not come up? So my library. Let's go to my library real quick. We're not playing this. I'm sorry, we're not. I got these 2 games I gotta finish. These are classic games I played on the GBA when I was a kid. I do need to run that demo for y'all real quick for Mortal Shells. I still got Resident Evil 4 I need to beat. I'm on like that island with Salazar and all that kind of stuff. So that's one. I gotta beat Resident Evil 2 as well. What else? There is no story to these 2 games, so it ain't no big deal really. But I am gonna try to get back into Marathon soon. Maybe, I don't know. I beat Resident Evil 3 off screen already, so 2 and 4 I gotta beat. What else? Oh, Deathlock always needs an update. Like, this game stay needing updates. I only got 3 achievements for Bomber Cyberpunk. That's crazy work. Go ahead and reinstall that, because that is a game that I love playing. I got to figure out where I'm left off on that. I do need to go ahead and beat that. It says I've beaten it already. What was I? Now go outside, defeat the final boss. But yeah, there's other achievements I want to get, because I beat the game, but I really want to call that beating the game. But yeah, Mega Man for sure. I gotta beat Dragon Quest 2. I already beat Dragon Quest 1. I know this. Wait, I didn't know how to hold this game. Hold on, what fighting game is this game? I don't think it has Darkstalkers on it. No, I don't think it does. Our creators Black Mesa. What other games on here I can see that I need to go ahead and beat? I'm not gonna play I might play Mass Effect on stream for the fun of it, just for shits and giggles. 2, 3, 4. But like I said, I already beat 3. I need to beat 2 and 4. What's Resident Evil Resistance? I've never heard of Resident Evil Resistance before. Hold on, was it that multiplayer game that came out? Story page, hold on. I think it was that multiplayer game. I think. Experience a new 1 versus 4. I'm like, nope. And this is mostly negative. No, I'm good. So Spire doesn't have a story mode to it. 10 don't got it. Yeah, so okay. So I don't have many games I gotta beat. Dragon Quest. Bomber Cyberpunk. I've beaten Bomber Cyberpunk before, but I want to get all the characters. So the Mega Man games, whatever. So it's gonna be Outer Worlds and Bomber Cyberpunk. I gotta beat. I gotta play the Mortal Shell game as well. I think that's about it. Let's check out Game Pass. I mean, I got Forza, but Forza that's a game that's gonna keep getting up to date and stuff. So that's really nothing. Let me see the games that I play history. Yeah, Dead by Daylight don't count. Hold on, where's all my stuff at? Let's go to me, my subscriptions, view profile. I'm trying to see all my games real quick. See what game. I ain't playing through Halo. Super Meat Boy, nah. Final Fantasy. Dark Ages, that's right. I still gotta beat Dark Ages for y'all because I barely touched it. So, yeah, if I could go fucking tell, I ain't playing that game no more. Okay, so yeah, so I got 3 games I gotta beat, so I can see myself beating them. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for coming through to the stream, this Wednesday stream. You guys always show up. You guys always show out on this stream. We got more people talking in this stream than normal, so I am very happy about that. Very happy about that. That we got more people showing up than normal. So thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So other than that, guys, I'm about to call the stream. You guys take care of yourself. I'll catch y'all next Wednesday. Peace.